Alright, YouTube, I'm back on the Roland Go keys. Now I actually have my blinds closed instead of open because we're going to do it differently. It's still daytime, but I got some blue light on the keyboards. Well, the keyboard, the Roland Go keys. I've been loving this thing and still having fun with it. Today we're just going to have fun like we did, but I'm going to incorporate some modern musical elements. While we still have blue light on, let's actually do a blue light piano song as part of this. Let's play. Let's see what classical song shall we play as part of this? Let's play. You know what? Let's play Mozart. I did this for blue light piano number 17, I think. Yeah, I think it was number 17 because 16 was Chopin, 17 was Mozart. So we're gonna revisit that. Here we go. I'm gonna use the main. It's called stage piano on here, which actually sounds pretty nice. All right, here we go. Let me turn it up. All right, here we go. Yes, I might be playing on the Roland Go key 61, which 61 keys is still effective to play this Mozart piece. And if y'all are wondering why I do the blue light piano piece, why I do blue light piano as classical music, well, that's because I decided to associate that with classical music. And towards the end of the piece, the clock was chiming and indicating the time with the square wave sound. Now, before I continue on with the rest of the video, we're going to present everything else much like the Scottish Burns Supper and how we do it with haggis. When we present haggis at a Scottish Burns Supper, and we're presenting the blue light on the Roland Go keys while sitting on the stand as a Scottish Burns Supper. So we're going to present everything. I wish I could have done this before the blue light piano was playing Mozart on the keyboard, but we're going to present it now for everything else. Here we go. Just like we do haggis at a Scottish Burns Supper, and we're going to present it with the practice chanter, even though we're presenting just like how bagpipes would be played to present haggis. Here we go. It's a lot to try to play the practice chanter on one breath, but there we go. Now we're going to demonstrate how to use the Roland Go keys to emulate some synth sounds. Now, we all know how to emulate a piano sound. Let's go to the synth. So we had some blue light piano, we had some... Now on the synth effect, there's a sound called oscillator sync, and that can also be good to play the Cars, their song Let's Go. Now, how can we play other synths? Like, let's see, what if we want to do Cars by Gary Newman? We could do it like this. So this is like a super saw lead with a little sub oscillator on it. We could do it like that. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. If we want to really get that polymoog sound, polymoog I should say, that's the proper pronunciation, because you don't pronounce moog with two O. Well, it is spelled with two O's, but it's pronounced with a long O sound, so mini moog. We can use that one for the bass line to Cars by Gary Newman. So I also discovered something. I'm going to put this back on. Find my other. I just figured out how I can do Axel F by Harold Faltermeyer. Let's get some. There we go. I'm going to go up here to. It's a synth pad. This is in the synth leads to pads. Now I'm going to go to my synth brass. My brass section. There we go. And then when I hit the synth button for synth lead and pads, we get, oh, there we go. I hit synth bass, synth effects, and now here's synth lead and pad. And for synth bass, this is what it sounds like. The keys do clack a little bit when I do the glissandos. So many synth options to choose from, but I like this one because it sounds more. Then we go to the brass. That's strings. There we go. And also to mention, I did adjust my lamp, so now I have the part with the power cord facing towards the keyboard and all that stuff, so now I can actually change the colors. We better, I'm going to go ahead and reset my sounds. Reset that to brass. Reset that to synth lead. And we're back. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let's do magenta and Olo, or cyan. There it is. There's magenta. Look down at the keyboard. And we're going to do Olo. We're going to hit the cyan button. And hopefully we should see Olo. And there we go. Olo, the new color that scientists have discovered at UC Berkeley that can be seen with the Oz lasers. The one that stimulates only the medium wavelength cone cells, which are the green ones. And Olo is that vibrant teal color. I'm going to work on an Olo sonata now. It's probably going to sound a little like this. Something a little like that in that key. It's going to be in like Dorian mode. A little bit like that. It's going to be like a mix of, because it's like Olo is kind of this really mysterious color, so it's going to sound a bit mysterious, but it's also going to have that. I always think of cyan as like the Dorian scale. Anyways, there we go. That is some future Olo stuff. Tomorrow night, I'm still thinking about the Blood Moon thing. I think I might actually do something with the piano but instead of a blue light piano, it'll probably be using red light because of the blood moon. And we all know what color blood moons are, but in that case, we're going to do red light for the piano. And I'm probably going to play Moonlight Sonata or something of that nature for the blood moon. Alright, there we go. If you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel for more videos coming soon. And there will be more Olo, Magenta, and more Roland Go keys videos to come out soon.